Hey guys, what's going on? It's Vic here, back with another Madden 22 tutorial. Today guys, I'm going to be showing you guys how you can quickly progress your players through XP and all that. So I'm going to jump straight into it. The first thing is weekly strategy, very simple. You just click on here and you can get easy XP every single week. You can game plan against Daniel Jones, even though I don't think you would need to. Then James Bradbury, of course. It really doesn't matter what you pick here. You can pick whatever you want. The XP is still going to be the same, but it will have an outcome during the game itself. So that will be important if you are playing the game by game instead of simulating. Then you got the weekly training here. Now obviously you get rewards for different game plans completed, and you can change these game plans with the coach. You can just go back into the coach and change what they want throughout the week. And I'll show you that later, but these franchise staff points are very important for your coach's XP, and I'll explain that in a second. And this is how you do receive them, through these game plan goals and all that other stuff. And you can change your game plan through here. Obviously you change it however you want, and these will affect your franchise staff points as well. So as soon as you advance to the team profile, advance to your team profile, you can change whoever you want on your focus players here. You can get extra focus players, and you can have more and more XP through all those focus players. But I'm just going to hit start training because it really doesn't matter to me. I'm not going to change them because, again, it doesn't matter to me. You can change how many franchise staff points you want, how little you want. You can just look through here. You get all this XP for all these players. Different development traits give you different XPs, and I got all that, and boom, now I can upgrade more players because I just did that. And this is what it gave me. Not too much though, but looking into it, I completed my training. Now if we go to manage staff and franchise staff, this is what I mean by the franchise points. Now if I go to my coach here, you can see I have different things here, and it says increased XP gains for free safety, strong safety, stuff like that, just by 10%. Then it goes up to 20%, and as you go down, the more and more you unlock, the more XP you get. And around here is the extra focus player, I believe, in one of these. I haven't taken the time to read through each and every one, but one of these will give you an extra boost if you just simply read through them like this. And yeah, that already came with the defensive coordinator and other things. So different coaches already have like different XP things. Like I believe John Harbaugh already has like this side already completely like done with, and he already has XP boost for that. So if you do want to just quickly get XP boost, I suggest you go with a regular coach. So I'll show you that now actually. So let's switch teams really quickly just to show you that if you don't start with a custom coach, then you can get extreme XP advantages. So let's start with John Harbaugh here, and whenever you go to him and his team, all you have to do is simply go to, where is it, manage staff, franchise staff, and once you do that, you go to John Harbaugh, and boom, look. You get all these XP starters already. You get already a 20% boost to free safeties, 20% boost to your D-line, 20% boost to linebackers, and 20% boost to defensive backs. And you already get these XP boost already, so you don't even have to earn franchise staff points. If you just start as a regular coach, you immediately get XP boost, depending on which coach you pick. But this is definitely a defensive side of the coach for John Harbaugh. He definitely doesn't have the offensive side done, but still, he already has a boost, and it's just the start of the season compared to you actually making your regular coach and your regular staff already. And I believe, who's the best in this game? I don't know which coach is the best, but John Harbaugh is definitely a really, really good coach to start off with, so I just suggest starting off with him. Also, next, to get the best XP is obviously the options. So whenever you go to franchise settings, you go to XP sliders. Now, if you change XP sliders, do note that this also does change the computer's XP. So you can change quarterback's XP to this. You will progress your players' XP boost a lot, but this does also affect the CPU's XP boost as well. So do keep in mind of that. So you can just simply be like, oh, I want my running back to get up 10 overalls just this year, and then change it back however you please. But this affects everything in the game and not just your team. Do note that as well. Also, another big thing is also go into roster, go into adjust lineup. Obviously would be development traits. That's a big part of franchise. So obviously if you're superstar X Factor, you're going to have more progression through this, and you're going to get more XP, especially through training. Just basic simulated week by week training, you get more XP for being a higher development trait, and you can focus those players as well, which would give you a lot more development for that player. So anyways guys, apart from that, one last thing that I'd like to say about development traits is you go back into league settings and franchise settings here, and you scroll all the way down to here, which is the dev trait management. Keep this on, keep breakout scenarios on, because then you can increase the desired X factor breakout challenges. This also applies to the CPU, but do note that the CPU almost never completes a breakout challenge. You kind of have to do it yourself because it's extremely hard for a simulated player to get like 200 yards in a game and become an X factor. So you can just simply increase these, gives you more breakout challenges, which can make your players a lot easier to dev up. So yeah, it's extremely useful to know. And yeah, getting the franchise staff points is basically up to you, but I highly suggest starting with one of these new coaches because they're already high overall for a coach, and already has all these immediate points here for franchise and all that, which is really cool. You can also change Selector game day goal right here, is what I was talking about earlier. I almost forgot to do this, but their game day goal right here, and look, so let's say blowout win by 17 plus points. If you believe you can do that and just run the same play the entire time, you can get 4 easy franchise staff points. All these other ones are the same things. Never reach 4th down. That's going to be an extremely hard task. You'd punt on 3rd down all the time, but I guess that could be done technically. Get 15 first downs is insane, especially with like a 6-minute game. And don't allow a sack, that's insane as well. A lot of these are really insane. Shut out New Orleans, that's insane. That's for the head coach though, but you can also do it for the defensive coordinator, which can help you rack it up. Don't allow a lot of these. Pick it off twice, recover 2 fumbles. No conversions on 4th down is pretty doable. And I believe if you set this to this, just this one setting, if you set it to this one time, you can only pick one, you can't pick multiple. If you set it this and then you stimulate throughout the season, it will stay like this throughout the entire season. So if you pick a really good one that isn't too challenging, then I'm pretty sure you can just rack it up through the entire season, rack up these franchise staff points. Get 3 passing touchdowns, no. Rush for 150 yards, okay. Lead by half. Okay, I believe that. Lead by 9+ at halftime. I believe I could do that. Or the head coach. I like. Which one do I like better? I don't really hate all of these. Don't allow a sack, win a turnover battle. Yeah, I can believe I can win a turnover battle or score 5 offensive touchdowns. See, you still get partial credit if you only score 3 of them. You'll still get 2 franchise staff points. So I think I might actually go with that one because if you get 3 touchdowns, 3 offensive touchdowns, then yeah, you still get 2 franchise staff points. You don't lose all of it, but this doesn't apply to everything. Like shutting out New Orleans, it's an all or nothing. Either you get 4 franchise staff points or you get none. So do keep that in mind. The more franchise staff points you get, the more XP bonuses you can get that go towards your players as well. So these are extremely useful things to help boost your players. So anyways, guys, that is all I have for this. I thank you guys all for watching, and apart from that, guys, I will see you guys all in the next one.